What's good, YouTube, and welcome to another KaibaHacksDartz Yu-Gi-Oh video. Today we're back at it again with the channel favorite. It's the dollar store packs. 30 cards, $4. Beautiful little packs from Dollarama. $4 Canadian. Good thing to mention. But, these are some beautiful packs. They can have some great little, gimmicky stuff. Some fun stuff to mess around with. And some staples, throughout the years. So, we like to pop into them. And, of course, if you're not subscribed, make sure to sub. We do this pretty often. And we're almost at 750 subs. So, it's greatly appreciated. As well as, like and leave a comment. If you see anything of value, or anything interesting, anything you have a story about. So, we're starting off weird here with Underworld Egg Clutch. Very strange. It's got, like, the little tadpole guy, TG Tadpole, I think, or something like that. Looks pretty good. Or like the Beezle Frog Tadpole. I forget what it is. XYZ Remoria. Pretty classic-y little card. Decent with like some shark plays. Number 43, Manipulator of Souls. Pretty cool. But like I said, if you see anything cool or anything of value, misprints, stuff like that, defective cards, let me know. Anything I miss. Synchro Dilemma. Converging Will's Dragon. Not too bad. Classic stuff. It seems we got a whole... We'll just flip to the other side. Why not? We'll flip it. Purely. Pretty cool. Manadium Breakheart. As always, let me know how you feel about these packs as well. Obviously they are repackaged stuff from whatever company. We can check out the name, I forget, but Frequency Magician. Another classic. I used to rock this in like some weird deck, I forget. I think just because it was a tuner and I didn't have like a lot of tuners back in the day, because, Melfi Wally, pretty decent. I don't know if we have 3 of him or not, but we will throw him in the interesting pile. What defines cards as interesting? Yeah, just if whatever it is, could be him cooking it up, could be him not. You inflict damage, you run it off with the 0. It's not limited to once per turn. Could be pretty nutty. We'll throw it in the interesting pile. XX Clusion. Very cool. Throw it in the interesting pile. It's a counter. Lila Lightsworn Sorceress. Another Melfi Wally. We'll throw it in the interesting pile. Like, at this point, we have to have 3, but it's good to have backups. Mecha Phantom Beast Harliard. Pretty cool. Seems like we're getting a lot of different cards in these packs than usual. Like I said, usually if you're hitting them a lot from the same dollar store, switching it up, you can get the similar cards or non-similar cards. So I think this might have been from a different dollar store, can't remember, than some of the usual ones I hit up. Assault Reboot. War Rock Ordeal. We are cooking up a War Rock deck just because I got so much of them. I'm cooking up like 80 decks, but as always, if you see cards that, I could make a deck around. Looks like we got a bunch of Pearly stuff, which is crazy. I don't think we usually pull too much of it, but I know I have some of it around. So there's some of the spells and traps. I could cook up a Pearly deck if that's what people are wanting to see. Always down for whatever. The Bow Baboon. Pretty nuts stuff. We'll throw it in the interesting pile. Intimidating Ore Summonite. Very cool. Nightmel the Dark Bonder. Branded Explosion. Oh, we're starting to get a large collection of Gizmek boys. I'll probably throw them just in the interesting pile just because I know I haven't seen this one a lot. Usually the less you see them, the better the card is. But you never know. Sometimes you just pull like 5 of the same thing that is pretty good. The Shallow Grave. Kind of cool. Could be cool for popping off some like flip effects or something. We'll throw it in the interesting pile. Supernatural Danger Zone. Interesting pile as well. Speedroid Malicious Magnet. I don't believe I've seen this one, but I'm liking its art. Looks pretty funky. It is, you know, it's got some wind plays going on with it. You know, it's all interesting pile. It could go in like the Clown Wind Witch deck or something. Could be a play for that. Fukubiki? What? I have never seen this card. What? Each player shuffles their deck and excavates the top card of their deck. Add the excavated card with the higher attack to the player's hand. Also send the card with the lowest attack to the player's graveyard. Spells, traps, and monsters with question attack are treated to 0. That's kind of fun. I like it. What's he got? Like a little like shopping bag? I know that dude with the shirt shows up a lot on a bunch of cards. He's in one of like the Weather Report deck cards. Mythical Beast Jackal. I remember this guy's is pretty nutty. Super armored robot armed Black Iron Sea. Yeah, very, very strange. He kind of pops off. Obviously, if you have a deck with like insects that are treated as like another insect, or Silent Wolf Capuo, Calupo, or whatever, it's kind of cool. I know I got 50 of them, but obviously, if you have you know, a deck with multiple of the same name, especially in the graveyard, it's always a good time to remind you, to subscribe if you're liking the content, and to check out the KaibaHacksDartz Discord, link in the description. Lots of cool Yu-Gi-Oh discussions going on there. Whoa, 3 of a kind. This looks cool. I like this. I'm liking it. It's got, it's got lots of, we just did the Cyber Dragon deck. Looks like it's got like I think that's the Zui Cyber Dragon and then Proto Cyber Dragon with like a power bond. This guy's got like a Summoner Monk. This is pretty cool. It's like an actual like game going on of Yu-Gi-Oh in a card. So we'll throw it in an interesting pile, but of course it could go in that Cyber Dragon deck or something. Galaxy Tomahawk, number 42. Didn't we pull number 43 or something? What was it we pulled before? Yeah, number 43. Dang. 42 and 43. It's pretty cool. I know it'd be dope to get like a full collection of these boys, or as many as like is possible. Crusadia Testament. Deep Sea Prima Donna. I know this can be decent in some water decks for sure. Interesting pile. Stay Sailor Romarian. Okay. Try and speed up a bit. I know we're lagging behind, but this is we're getting a lot of new cards here. A lot of, well, new to me anyway, or stuff that I haven't really paid attention to before. Kitsunebi. Very cool, very cool. Seems like it could be some like good fire recycling. Cyber Sage. Cool, like Cyberse ritual monsters. I didn't know that was really a popping off kind of thing. Maybe it isn't. We got the Bujinji Wolf. Bujinji. Pretty cool. Deep Sea Minstrel. Menstrual. Codebreaker Virus Berserker. The Rebuildier. I know we've seen this guy a couple times before. But he's pretty cool. Liking the art on the Majesty Hyperion here. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, a Scrap Raptor. We are working on a scrap deck, as well as a little bit of a bonus that will come along with it. I want the scrap deck to go with a certain DIY video I got going on, or an idea for a DIY video. Vice Dragon. Gotta love him. Remember like the gold rare Vice Dragon back in the day? I still have him somewhere. The Most Distant Deepest Depths. A lot of water stuff going on. Googly Eyes Drum Dragon. Some cards just have the best names, and he looks pretty chill too. He looks like he's just kind of a little stoned, I don't know. He's seeing some things. The Rescue Rabbit. Reinforcement of the Army is just a beautiful card to have. A lot of copies of. We got lots of warrior decks. I think I see a Bio-Insect Armor. I love that card. Baboon. Well, interesting pilot. I think we put the other one in there. Bio-Insect Armor I just love. It's just such a funky little card. Overfusion. I like that. I'm going to throw it in there. This guy we get tons of. I know we pull him a lot from these packs. Not a terrible thing, but he's not the best card. The Undaunted Bumpkin Beast. The inside, that's the mark of some good cards. As I throw them in the uninteresting pile. Reptilian Kodal. Kodal Khan. The Fabled Bonk. Little Beaver Boy. Oh, Malevolent Nuzzler. Classic equip card. Classic. Do I have a use for it at this moment? Not really. I like this guy's art. I see him a lot. The, I'm just flipping those. What is it? The Cage Mucha Knight? Muka? Cage Muka. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. You normal summon a level 3 monster. Special summon this card from your hand. Can't be used as a synchro, but I would assume you're probably going for like XZs if... for a certain degree, at least. Doll Monster Miss Madchin. Alright. The Plunder Patrol. Black Eyes, the Plunder Patrol Sea Guide. Like, I could just tell that was a Plunder Patrol from the art. Ultimate Flagship. Your Satron. Alright. Pretty cool. We'll move on to this last pack. We've been lagging behind a bit. Like I say, though, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that little notification bell so you know when future content's coming out. And we'll try and run through this one rather quickly. Performal Pal Revival. The huge revolution is over. It's kind of funny. Interesting pile with the huge revolution card because it's funny. Rage of the Deep Sea. The number 42 again. Proving that, if you get the same ones from the same batch, you'll get similar cards. Very weird. I guess if you're going for Mad Aqua plays. We'll do a flip. I don't know why they're all ending up like this, but it's just the way she be sometimes. Kashtira Axtra. Hatsugai. It's like another one of those kind of cards. Click the top of your opponent's deck or as many as possible. 100. Max 3,000. Your opponent can... Declare number. If they gain life points, you choose... You lose that amount of... And if you do add your hand... This is wild. This is a wild little card here. This needs to go in a deck. This is like the wickedest... It's so much work. I don't even know what... I don't even know. Super Heavy Samurai Sword Master Musashi. Pretty cool. Starry Night Orbital we will take because we're cooking up a Starry Night deck as well. Virtual World Nyan. The old Nyan. New Frontier. See this is the boy that goes with the Starry Nights and all their plays. Classic little guy. I'm hyped we pulled him because I only have one of them, I think. So we'll throw him in the interesting pile. Malfi Piney. Exe's Revenge Shuffle. I'm not going to read it, but it sounds cool. Assault Reboot. Pendulum Encore. Herald of Ultimateness. Dope name. Is he inherently that useful? Maybe. Extra Foolish Burial. Nightmel the Dark Bonder. Tier Elements Crime. Another Gunkin Suship card. We will throw that in the interesting pile. We have 3 of a lot of them, so which we've already cooked up one of the decks, but we'll get to making a second one possibly and doing some different strats with it. Despian Tragedy. Raid Raptor Sharp Lanius, or possibly selling it or something if you guys are interested in that. Ikaroku's Ledger Book. I like it because it's got like red eyes on there, and whatever that normal monster dude is. I think he's a normal monster. That's always in normal monster adjacent cards. Finishing it up here, Danger, Disturbance, Disorder. Well, interesting pile that. You know we're working on that Danger deck. Gold Pride, Pedal to the Metal. I don't know what Gold Pride monsters do, I'm not going to lie. I don't think I've ever seen one. I probably have, but just have not cared. S-Force Dog Tag. Stained Glass of Lights and Dark. Quite the name. Very weird, very weird. I kind of like it. Speedroid Denden Daiko Duke. I tried to say that as quick as possible, it didn't work out. Crusadia Leonis is our last card. So as always, if you saw anything interesting, you know, worth anything, you know, misprints, stuff like that, defective cards, let me know, but we will run through the interesting pile. Of course, it's subject to change at any point of what cards I find interesting and not, depending on what decks I'm working on, what strats I'm cooking up, and what ideas I have for the future. But, you know, always let me know if you want to see me make a deck of something you saw in this video or in other videos or just a deck in general. But it was a pretty fat little pile of interesting cards that can be used for some of the decks I'm cooking up and just for some weird ideas. Other than that, you know, make sure to check out my other content. I do this pretty often, as well as deck profiles, deck list, deck updates, whatever you like to call them. And, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh! DIY projects, like I mentioned. Other than that, you know, make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Like I've said, hit that little notification bell so you know when future content's coming out. And other than that, thanks for watching. Peace.